On your feet, we are going to wave them off for 100 laps here at Winchester Speedway to start this 2010 season for the CRA Super Series at Winchester, the first of 3 late model events. 100 lapper brought to you by Manning Service, set for green in corner 4. Tommy St. John, a 2-time winner on the high banks. A former Winchester 400 winner, Scott Hansen, the outside lane. Who will it be at the end of 100 laps today? Green flag waving at Winchester. It's Tommy St. John taking the advantage in the 14 car. St. John, a good start via the inside lane, and Johnny Van Dorn will move into second. Not a good start for Scott Hansen, the 72. Ross Kenseth on the inside of Scott Hans as they head to turn 3. Kenseth up to 3rd, Hans back to 4th. Shively runs 5th, Campbell in 6th. The yellow flag is out. Number 6 car in turn number 2, Corey Setzer, has spun into the infield. Laying back on the 14 of St. John, and we go green off of 4. Kenseth looks strong in the number 25 rod. Again, looking low on the defending point champion, Johnny Van Dorn, a battle for second. The battle is over. Ross Kenseth up to the 2nd spot. He is on a rail, the top qualifier. First ever appearance at the Winchester High Bank. And caution flag is out. Yellow flag on the raceway. We not have any batteries now. We do have one. We did. Caution for the number 92 of Adam Purdy, who had spun on the back straightaway 22 laps. Number 4, Tommy St. John the leader, but will Ross Kenseth in the 25 make his way to the front? He's up to 2nd now. '72 car of Scott Hans. See what he has. Van Meter problems in the middle of the turns. Kenny Tweedy goes low. Mason Mingus, the rookie, to the inside. Problems up in the corner. Jeff Lane, Brian Campbell turn around. Yellow flag is out for Brian Campbell and Jeff Lane. Tommy St. John, pretty good early. Kenseth will have a challenge from Hans after the restart. Then a couple laps later, he'll pull away. At least that's what's happened the last couple of times. 33 in, 67 to go, back to green. Scott Hans will challenge on the restart. Hans looks low. Field stacking up a little bit mid-pack. Lap number 49 complete for St. John and Kenseth. Kenseth looks to the bottom. Battle for the lead in turn 1. St. John able to stay ahead so far. Brian Duncan with the rolled yellow, the rolled green, both in hand. It'll be halfway this time for St. John. Kenseth, Hans, Van Dorn, and Lane. Kenseth to the inside. Oh, he and St. John get together. St. John hard into the inside retaining wall. All the cars locking it down. Top 2 get together coming out of 4. Hard hit to the inside retaining wall as Ross Kenseth clips the left rear quarter panel. Scott Hance, Johnny Van Dorn, Jeff Lane, Jason Deach, and Kenny Tweedy. The top 5, Mason Mingus, Tyler Rohrig, J.R. Rohrig rather, running in 7th, 8th Joey Miller, 9th John Long, and 10th Adam Purdy to green off of 4, 49 laps to go. Jeff Lane, a run to the bottom of Johnny Van Dorn, and Jeff Lane is up to the 2nd spot. And another spot for Kenseth on the inside of Jason Deach. In turn 2, Kenseth looking for 5th. And Ross Kenseth has worked his way back to the number 5 spot. Kenseth has moved into 4th. Scott Hance still leads. Jeff Lane, Mingus, Kenseth. Oh, Kenseth will get by. Trouble in turn 4. The 98 of Mingus goes around. Great run for Mason Mingus today comes to an end. Something breaking underneath the rear of that car. Grim Pontiac, Buick GMC, Winchester Speedway pace car again. Goes low, heads to the infield. Here's the 72 of Scott Hance, Jeff Lane, and Ross Kenseth coming to green. Lane moves over to the inside. That allows the 25 of Kenseth to get a run in the outside lane. Kenseth up into the 2nd spot. Almost like Lane said, he's a little too quick. I'll move over, give him the spot, and a good restart for Ross Kenseth. Scott Hance still leads. Trouble, big trouble down in turn number 1. Jeff Lane in the 11 gets turned around. Down the banking, backs it into the inside retaining wall. Jeff Lane in the number 11. His day coming to an end, a 2nd place finish in the CRA Street Stock race. And now in the Super Series, a good 2nd place run before the restart. Kenseth, Jason Deach, Johnny Van Dorn, and J.R. Rohrig. Kenseth fell back on the start, but he has since closed again to the rear bumper of Scott Hance. Into 3 and 4. Kenseth looking to the bottom. 2 to go. 98 complete for Hance and Kenseth. Kenseth looking high, will drop low on the backstretch. Side by side, they race into turn 3. They go around the 22 of White House. Contact between the two. White flag, final circuit. Kenseth to the outside of Hance. Side by side for the lead in 2. Hance up the banking. Kenseth to the high side, and Ross Kenseth into the lead. Into 3 and 4. Coming to the checkered. Ross Kenseth the win. Hance 2nd. 3rd place will go to the 124 of Rohrig. 4th to the 26 of Turner, and 5th to the number 23 of Van Meter.